It's time for the morning announcements. It's time with the North Street crew. It's time for the morning announcements. It's time coming right to you. It's time.
Good morning, North Street School family. Today is Friday, May 15th, 2020. Make sure that you check out the new videos posted for your grade level over on our website, or view them directly on YouTube if you figured out how to get to those playlists. Either way works for us. If you have questions about accessing the videos, let us know. All right, today we're going to continue our tour of what is happening at North Street School without students and without teachers. Right now, I'm standing in Mrs. Brown's classroom. And if you take a look around, it's pretty empty, just like the other rooms we've seen. But it's not just Mrs. Brown's classroom that's empty. We're going to continue on down the hall that goes behind the classroom and behind these offices, and that we call the Bay Area. See, what is happening is all of the Bay Area offices that you see here are going to be expanded out to the wall here where all the windows are. So as we, like Mrs. Baker's office, and then we have Miss Kogat's office, and Miss Moody and Mrs. Mockley, all those are gonna come out and fill this Bay Area space. So their rooms are gonna get a little bit bigger. Mrs. Brown's room, plus Mr. Campbell's and Mrs. McDermott's, are going to expand out and to create one big space. All right, everyone, lots of great things happening here. Hope that those great things are also happening at your home as you continue your at-home learning during phase 3. We hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you again on Monday. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
All right, the vision for North Street School is to prepare students for today and tomorrow by creating more hands-on learning experiences.
By respecting others' differences, we can create a better school and community for all people.
On to the kitchen to see what's for lunch on this Friday.
Yes, Friday.
All right, North Street, happy Friday. I think you already know what's for lunch today. We have, fresh out of the oven, some stuffed crust supreme pizza. Enjoy.
Curbside meal pickups for school-age children will take place at the Carter Road Complex, West Street School, and Goodman Street Boys and Girls Club. Pickup for meals will occur Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Today is an important day for all you animal lovers. Mrs. Ed has you covered with her Bubblegum Friday Daily Challenge. Enjoy.
Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back to Mrs. Ed's Daily Challenge. Today is Friday, and you know what that means, TGIF and Bubblegum Friday, because Mrs. Ed always used to do that in her class. If you chew the gum, make sure that you brush your teeth after. So I've got a couple pals here for you. This is Miss Peppermint Patty. Say hello to the boys and girls, Peppermint Patty. Hello, boys and girls. And this is her purpley pal, Miss Linda. Say hello, Miss Linda. And they're here to help me celebrate Endangered Animals Day. It's National Endangered Animal Day. So I'm wondering, boys and girls, if you know from your readings or just from your family talks that you might have, what endangered might mean. If you don't know, Mrs. Ed and Miss Linda and Miss Peppermint Patty, we're here to tell you that that means there are not many of that species left. So we, as humans, have to do all we can, right, Peppermint Patty? Absolutely. We've got to do our part in how to take care of all our animals and our plants. So you can go online if you have a computer. You can interview people. You can write a letter to our Finger Lakes Times. That's our local newspaper. And maybe write a letter to the editor telling what you could do to maybe help right here in Geneva. We live by a lake. So we wouldn't want to put wrappers down by our lake because that would get into the lake and the fish might choke or swallow them. And we want to take care of our environment. Yesterday we talked about making a bird feeder. You could make a puppet of an endangered animal, a sock puppet. Mr. Ed always has extra socks around, so if you need one, let me know. And you could write a script between your characters and have a dialogue of how it might feel to be that endangered animal. You could make a list of however many endangered animals that you could list. So this is going to be a contest. Mrs. Ed is curious to see what you'll come up with. Be creative, do research, write letters, organize a cleanup for your community, but make sure you wear gloves because you know we've got that coronavirus going around. Right, Peppermint Patty? All right, take a bite out of this challenge and make it a great day, North Street. TGIF and Bubblegum Friday. Want to take a bite out of that Peppermint Patty? Put that wrapper in its place right in the trash can. All right, boys and girls, we're looking forward, and so is Miss Linda, to see what you'll come up with. All right, boys and girls, woo, woo, woo. Let the games begin. The contest starts now. Have a great weekend. See you Monday. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, boys and girls.
Okay, so Mrs. Ed's challenge was to write a note and slip it under a loved one's pillow. So I actually chose both my mom and dad. So I wrote a note, and I am going to go ahead and put it on under their pillow. So here we go. So I'm gonna fold it up. It's hard to do this with one hand, so give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna write Mom and Dad on it with a heart. And I'm gonna go deliver it. Here we go. So I'm in their bedroom, and I'm just gonna leave the note kind of on their bed underneath one of the pillows. There you go. Your turn.
Thank you, Mrs. Ed, for this hat, which I love, and another amazing challenge. NSS students, well, they can be found doing Phase 3 work and much more everywhere. Check this out.
Yo juego afuera.
Excelente, jugaste afuera.
Yes, I'll come back to you. No, I won't ask where you run under the sun. Yes, I'll come back to you.
website of the day is reallygoodstuff.com. And usually this is an awesome website for teachers to go to for resources, like furniture for the classroom, pencils, erasers, fun stuff like that. But as I was exploring the other day, I found that there's a resource section for parents, and it offers activities such as Reader's Theater, where it gives you like Reader's Theater, some of you kids might know, is it gives you like a play to kind of perform, and also you're reading it, so Reader's Theater. Making decorations, exploring social studies topics, and my favorite, a document with 200 jokes that you can download. I'll make sure Mr. Berry also posts that one along with this link. It's a PDF. Have fun with this one and share pictures if you do any of them.
And I know you heard the rumors. You saw the trailer. And now, for the movie that has critics raving all across the world, The Bear Man, Episode 4, The Curse of the Missed Field Goals.
The Green Goblin's plan is working. The Bear Man is becoming more evil with every disappointing Bears moment he sees. The Orange Hulk has called Spider-Man to help stop the Bear Man and the Green Goblin. Orange Hulk, I can't believe you brought Spider-Man. You thought Spider-Man would defeat me? The only way you'll get him back is by exercising. Jumping jacks. Squats. Squats. Touch the ground. Legs out. Bang. Touch the ground. Bear crawls. Stand up, say it more time. Orange Hulk was able to save the world and take the evil out of the Bear Man. The Bear Man has gone into hibernation, fearing that more villains would use awful Chicago Bears moments against him. Cody Parkey haunts the Bear Man once again.
Wow, that deserves a 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. That was fantastic.
5 stars.
He's in hibernation now? When is he going to come out of it? So many questions. Love it. Way to go, Orange Hulk. So that brings us to Friday's edition of hashtag Ask the Berries. All right. Happy Friday, everyone, and welcome to another edition of
Hashtag
Ask the Berries.
I can't do a hashtag symbol because I'm holding my computer on my lap.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm slacking over here.
There you go.
There you go. All right. So, again, we have 2 questions, and our first question up comes from Tucker, and Tucker wants to know, did you like living in South Carolina? And do you prefer South Carolina or Western New York? All right.
Want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
I'll go first.
I could probably tell you Mr. Berry's answer.
So when we moved to South Carolina, it was in the middle of August, and we moved to an apartment on the 3rd floor. And no joke, it was 95 degrees with 100% humidity. So right off the bat, my first impression was, wow, this place is great. So it was super hot, super humid. But I did like living in South Carolina. There were a lot of cool memories that were made down there, and really happy to, have that be a part of my life. Now looking back on it, would I rather live in South Carolina or Western New York? We had a seasons question on Wednesday, and unfortunately all 4 seasons don't really exist in South Carolina. And the Buffalo Bills sometimes will play a game down in North Carolina where the Carolina Panthers play, but that's pretty much it. So I would have to choose Western New York over South Carolina, Tucker. Mrs. Berry?
Well, I absolutely loved being near the ocean. There's nothing like it. I don't know. I'm a warm weather person, but on the other hand, the humidity is really, really bad down there. And when it's really, really hot, you kind of just live inside in the air conditioner. So, but I did love it. And there was so much things to do down there. But on the other hand, there's so many things to do in New York too. It's gorgeous. You can be out in the summer and not have a heat stroke, basically. You could still hike. You could still, you could go to a beach, but it's the lake. So, and my family is here. So I prefer to be here in Western New York. But I did love living down there. So
Awesome. And our second and final question comes from Antonio. And Antonio wants to know, what is your favorite beverage? All right. So I already have a few in mind here, but Mrs. Berry, do you want to go first on this one?
I have a few too, I guess.
It's got to be a favorite, though.
Okay, so my absolute favorite is probably coffee. But I drink a lot of water. I love water too. Just makes you, when you don't feel well, it makes you feel better. When you are hot, it makes you feel better. When you're cold, it could make you feel better if you drink warm water. So I love water.
Awesome. Growing up, if I had to answer this question in middle school or high school or even college, I would go with a ginger ale by the name of Werner's. I loved Werner's so much, even more than like cherry vanilla Coca-Cola. Oh, so good. But then I discovered dark roasted coffee, talking French roast, Italian roast, Sumatra blends, and just drink it straight. No cream, no no sugar, dark roast coffee. Oh, it is my absolute favorite beverage, Antonio. All right, thanks for the question. That's it for our Friday's edition of hashtag
Ask the Berries.
All right, everyone have
sending them in.
Yes, send those in and have a great weekend.
See you Monday. And of course, if you did not see your question after that segment, don't fret. Go ahead and ask some more, and maybe it'll be on. We do need those questions, like I just said. Send them to Mr. Berry at theberry@genevacsd.org or to his talking points. Make sure you tune in every weekday morning at 9 a.m. to watch some fun, uplifting news. That's all the announcements that we have for this week. I'm Mrs. Berry.
And I'm Mr. Berry. Make it a great day, North Street.